Hello everyone, this is Dr. Marshall. It's Sunday at just about 2 o'clock on the 20th of November. Hope everybody is doing well and had safe travels back home. I wanted to alert you that your final grade book is set up in D2L, so you should take a look, and this video is going to explain how your final grade in the course is going to be calculated. I've also posted this in the announcements section as well for your review. So again, the final course grade will be calculated by the following formula that'll get us to 100% or 100 points. So your midterm grade, you're going to get a grade for your midterm grade that represents about 15% of the course that you did at that point. So it's actually 15 points or 15% of the grade. I'm going to explain a little later how you get up to 15 or derivation of 15. The one-on-one ePortfolio sessions that are required that we've been holding for the past 2 weeks, including this weekend, those are 10 points or 10% of your grade. All the course assignments that you have done from August the 15th up until now, that whole total of that is worth 30% of your grade. And I'll explain a little bit more about how you got to the 30%. Your final ePortfolio is 40 points or 40% of your grade, and your presentation or reflection, as we're going to call it, is worth 5% of your grade. When you add all those points together, that's 100 points and 100% of your grade. So that's how your grade is going to be calculated. Remember, we also talked about certain types of assignments have certain weights. So you may have done what you think is a lot of stuff in the course for the course assignments since August 15th, but that totality is worth 30 points. Also, if you attended the extra help session on October the 23rd, you will earn an extra 5 points on your total grade. So in other words, after we add this up, and let's just say it's an 85, I'll add 5 points to that, and your final grade will be 90. Or if it's 60, I'll add 5 points, and it'll be a 65 there as well. And I'll send you the verification of all the people who attended that session on October 23rd from the spreadsheet, so you'll know who you are. Okay, so your midterm grade. So remember, the midterm grade, this is where we are. That's a total of 15 points. So if you earned an A at the midterm in your pause, when you go to pause and look at pause and see what your midterm grade is. If you earned an A, your midterm points are 15 for this section here. So you've earned the total points. If you earned a B at the midterm, your points for this section will be 13. So instead of a 15 out of 15, you're getting 13 out of 15. If you earned a C at the midterm, your points will be 11. So that's 11 out of 15. If you earned a D at the midterm, your points will be 9. So that's 9 out of 15. And if you earned an F at the midterm, your points will be 7 out of 15. So that's approximately 50% of this total grade that's there. So that's how that's going to work. And again, to earn a final course grade of A, you're going to need at least 90 or more points. To earn a final course grade of B, you're going to need somewhere between 80 and 89 points. To earn a final course grade of C, you're going to need 70 to 79. To earn a final grade of D, you need 60 to 69, and anything below 60 points is an F. Again, you'll have to check with your academic program, because if your academic program requires this FYE grade to be a C or better, if you earn a D in this course, you're going to have to take the course over based on the major that you are in. So please ask your advisor right away. So again, the course assignments are 30 points. So basically, if you have done any work in the course or much of the work, everybody got this 30 points. It was very hard not to get this 30 points. You would have had to have been absent and not have turned in basically anything. So right now, for sure, you know 2 of your final grades. You know that you have 30 points for sure. getting you to this 100, and you know what number of points out of 15 you have out of to get you there as well. And then we've been having these one-on-one ePortfolio sessions. So if you attended any of those, that's a 10. So potentially, let me do this calculator. So in these three categories alone, 15 plus 10 plus 30, that's almost more than half of the class points right there, just for those things, just for turning in your assignments, just for coming to the ePortfolio. And even let's just say if you got a let's see, a 9, so 10 points for the ePortfolio session, 30 points for the course assignments, plus 9, you still have earned almost half what you need in order to get to 100%. So the remaining balance of your grade is going to be from this ePortfolio and the ePortfolio presentations. This is the exact reason why I've insisted on meeting with you one-on-one to give you some pointers so that you would be ready. And that's why I'm saying this is really important and you've got to spend some time on it. Okay, so the final grade for the ePortfolio will be determined by the following. So again, no errors in, so the whole thing is worth 40 points. So if you turn in an ePortfolio, no errors in format, spelling, grammar, punctuation, you have all the required elements, you will earn 40 points for the ePortfolio. If you turn in an ePortfolio with 1 or 2 minor errors in spelling, grammar, and punctuation, but all the other required sections are there, you're going to earn 35 out of those 40 points. If you have more than 2 minor edits in spelling, grammar, and punctuation, and 1 missing element or section in the portfolio, you're going to earn 25 points. If you have major issues in writing and formats and multiple missing items, that's going to be 15 points. And if you haven't submitted ePortfolio at all, that's going to be 0 points there. And one final thing, we've been talking about this link all during the semester. If you send the link that's not updated or it does not work, you will get a 0 for this assignment. So you must be 100% sure that your link works. So again, you almost kind of have a sense of what your final grade is going to be there based on how much work you put into the ePortfolio, because between the ePortfolio, the final one, and the 5 points there, that's half of your grade for the course. So if you're coming into the grade, into the last part of the course with 50 points or more, you're doing really great, or close to 45, you're doing great. If not, you're going to need as many of these points as possible there. Let's see what else we got. So again, as of today, you should have an idea where you're heading for your final grade. If you already know your official midterm grade and pause, start there with the calculation. Again, if you attended a one-on-one session, then you can add 10 points. Like I said, unless you were not present in the class at all during the semester and did not turn in any work, you can give yourselves 30 points. And again, since 45% of your grade is coming from your ePortfolio and your presentation, your ability to get out of the class with a great grade will depend on your final ePortfolio. So again, put your work in this week and finish really strong. Now, if you go into D2L, you will see the same information posted on the news section there, so you can read it and get some more information. Also, for your grades, this is what your grade book looks like now. It has all of the things that we just talked about there, and you'll be able to see your grades out of this that have been posted. And you know your magic number is 100 points. So the closer you are to 100 points, that means you're going to get an A. 80 to 89, that's a B. 70 to 79, that's a C, and 60 to 69, that's a D. Anything under there. So you want to keep really great, a close look to the math here. But remember, the ePortfolio and the presentation, these are worth 45% of your grade. So there is no way you can get out of this course, as we've said, unless you put the time into ePortfolio. I know it's Thanksgiving week, but it is it's really important that you spend the time going over the ePortfolio and making sure you follow the checklist. Speaking of which, let's go to the Dropbox and look at the final ePortfolio there. And I have given you a checklist here. So if you just follow the checklist and do everything it says, I think you're going to be in great shape for the ePortfolio. And again, all you're doing is submitting your final link here. And that's how we know that you are done. All right, good luck.